Oh yeah, this summer blockbuster season has off to a good start. The Avengers Age of Ultron is the new Marvel movie that everybody is excited to see. This is one of the most anticipated movies of this year, and everyone is happy, and it's directed by the same dude who made the first movie, Joss Whedon. So in this movie, Tony Stark and Bruce Banner made this artificial intelligence robot named Ultron, but things go wrong. Ultron has an army to destroy the Earth, and the Avengers form together to stop him. Wow, man. This movie is just full of fireworks. I mean, what do you expect? It's the Avengers, and for those who have read the comic books, it is a blessing to see this movie. I mean, I really had a fun time. It was so excited to see our favorite superheroes back, putting things back in order. So immediately, the film opens up with a sweet and a very beautiful action scene. So you are already pumped up. And it's so smooth and very realistic. There was this sequence where there was this long take of the action, and while you got these scenes going on, you forget the fact that it's all green screen and that it's all CGI. These scenes were pretty smooth, and you don't got that stupid shaky cam garbage. Joss Whedon truly knows how to film action, and you know he can truly do films like this one. One of the greatest scenes in the movie is when there was the Hulkbuster facing the Hulk and a whole bunch of craziness was going on. And then you got the finale and it's the Avengers, okay? It's supposed to be awesome. Now, you got the story where things are going really wrong, and there were some pretty dark moments in this film, which I expect because according to the trailer, you can see. In the first movie, we had Loki. In the climax of the film, really bad things happen in New York, but the movie feels lighthearted because Loki killed it in that movie with his shenanigans and his jokes, and it's pretty awesome. And then you got Ultron, and when you see the trailer, it was nerve-jangling, and this is a thing that you are pretty afraid of. By the way, James Spader as Ultron. Wow. He killed it as well. All he wants to do in this movie is to do things his own way, have all the power, being controlled. You are afraid of him. But you know what? There is something about Ultron I did not expect to be in this film. And he's actually a really funny guy. He makes these sarcastic jokes and sometimes you just gotta laugh. But as much as you find him pretty funny, you also fear him. So James Spader in this movie did a fantastic job portraying him as this villain. The characters, oh my goodness, the chemistry is well presented in this film. First, we had movies where Iron Man has his own movie, the Hulk, Thor, Captain America. Then you see them together on screen, and they have to learn how to work together, and the characters and their relationship with each other starts to develop. And then you got this movie, and it feels like the hole has gone deeper because you are starting to know more about your heroes as they interact with each other. One of the people we get to know better is Hawkeye. We get to know about Hawkeye and his family, and it's really presented well. Then you get to know new characters. Scarlet Witch, Quicksilver, they got their own thing. And then you got... Now, this is not a spoiler because people know that he's in the movie already. But you got Vision played by Paul Bettany in this movie, and he did a very fantastic job. Wonderful action scenes, wonderful story, wonderful characters. This film is a blast. So, does this mean that this film is better than The Avengers? Well, both The Avengers and this movie is pretty damn close. There are a few complaints I have, and one of those complaints involves a minor continuity issue regarding Iron Man. If you have seen the ending of Iron Man 3, you know what happens. But when the movie starts, it's like they forgot about the ending of Iron Man 3 and just move on to other things. And it feels like a chunk of the movie is missing or something. You don't know what happened. Another minor complaint is regarding the trailer. Now, in the end of the movie, something happens, and unless you saw the trailer, then go see the movie, You kind of predict while watching the movie that this thing is going to happen. And then there's another flaw. But you know what? I don't think it's a flaw at all. There are a couple of sequences in the movie that they already did in the Avengers, and it may come off by saying that it shouldn't be in the movie, but for me, I kind of smiled seeing those sequences. But other than that, this movie is spectacular. It was so fun seeing our heroes again, doing what they got to do. To me, I don't think this movie is disappointing. This film is wonderful at its best, and I really enjoyed myself. This is a movie that you really gotta see in theaters, and as the films go by, things get more intense, and I can't wait to see these future films. Guys, have fun this weekend. I'm gonna give the Avengers Age of Ultron 9 pictures of Ultron out of 10. Wow. AI is so controversial. First I saw Ex Machina and now this? Wow. So, that is my review of Age of Ultron. Thank you for watching. More views on the way.